I started my business and how important those quick starts were to me, and how important they can be to you. If you're coming on, I don't know if I'll be able to see comments or not, but let me know you're here if you can. I'm in beautiful Lakes Country. I don't know, did I tell you my name? Mary Klavstad. I have been with Pink Zebra. It will be 8 years in October. So, and I hope I have really good service so I don't cut out. I see a couple people are hopping on. So I wanted to talk about quick starts. And if you're an oldie like me, of course you don't care about the quick starts anymore, but you really should, because if you get people on your team, you need to tell them how important quick starts are for their business. How important. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I started my business. When I first started, I had no plan to start up a direct sales business, and found Pink Zebra and was like, I could do this. I could do this. I needed a little something to do with my time. I had just lost a granddaughter, and so I decided I'm going to put $500 into this business. Now, granted, this was 7.5 years ago, and so I just decided, and it was in October, so it was prime vendor season. That was the best. And so I bought the kit, bought enough to do a vendor show. And your question, of course, is going to be, well, what's enough to do a vendor show? My vendor events were 1 6-foot table. That's all I ever did. Once in a while, I would get a little bit extra because somebody next door to me wouldn't show up. So I always did my vendor events with a 6-foot table. I would limit myself because of my size and because I didn't want to haul a lot of stuff to, I would say between 24 and 30 cartons of sprinkles. That was back in the day when we had jars. So I would also have a little organized drawer or step system for my jars. And we had soaks. So I'd always had like a couple reeds with the soaks. This was before the wall hugs. Always had a few lights. Only would turn on maybe one, and then I could just switch it, and a few simmer pots. Always did a bundle special during my vendor events. And I guess what I'm saying is sometimes less is better, because when you walk over to a table with 60 cartons of sprinkles, some people might get overwhelmed. So anyway, back to the quick start. So this is where I did of course, you're putting it in a party, all your orders that you're going to get to build up your inventory. Do not buy from other consultants at a discount. Do not. Pay the full price, put it under a party, get the party rewards plus your quick start rewards, and take those points and buy more inventory to use. Inventory. Yes, you can purchase stuff for yourself, of course, but when I'm purchasing, I'm always thinking, can I sell this? Will this sell at a vendor show, at a pop-up? Even if you're doing live selling online. I am overly impressed with the live sellers because the inventory that they have is incredible. I don't know how they do it, but I'm just telling you, you do not have to have a huge amount of inventory to start or to continue. I 2 years ago, I did live selling. I did the live selling, and I never had more than, I'm going to say 60 cartons on hand. Never, ever more than that. I couldn't justify spending that kind of inventory just to do live selling. What if I didn't sell it? And then I'd be stuck. So the other thing is, I always kept my money separate. Always kept my money separate. Yes, if I needed money to purchase something, I would take money out of my business. That's why, you know, you become a business owner. But always keep it separate so you can see whether or not your business is growing. Okay? The other thing with the points, the free half-price coupons that you get with the host rewards, party rewards, remember now, they've changed it a little bit, so you can only use 2 half-price coupons for 1 order. The best thing I can tell you is always go up to the $60 level so you're not spending that extra on shipping. Party rewards orders can't be in a party, but you can still get SV. So it's a good time to always have light bulbs on hand, always have extra dishes on hand, always have extra blending bags on hand in case you're not, I gotta buy 8 cartons to get the free blending bags, because I don't always do that, but I look at buying the bags as being a business expense. So what I would say to you is map out your first 90 days. Map it out so you can make those quick start goals and use those quick start points, bonuses, to build your inventory for your business. But definitely keep it separate. Definitely keep it separate. Yes, you can use that money, but you still want to see if your business is growing. And that's the most important thing. If you do not want this to be a hobby and you want it to be a business, if you have questions, make sure that you are put any of your questions in the comments. I will come back and respond. If you're new, make sure you ask your upline what this quick start is all about. Honestly, I didn't know when I started about the quick starts, and then all of a sudden I got these bonus points, and I was like, what is this? Oh yeah. So it's important to let everyone that joins under you to know about those quick start bonuses, because they can make such a big difference in building your business. And also, this one's for Tiffany. Always have a party open so you're earning party rewards. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. I am going to enjoy another beautiful day at the lake. And thanks for hanging out. Bye.